Hello everyone, welcome to the 16th episode of Legofan 65's Childhood Inn. It's time. After months and months of you waiting, me waiting as well, because I haven't really gotten time to do it. Okay, the Tom's Christmas Wonderland review is not an excuse, I should have done it then. But anyway, this video has been requested by Movies and Training Studios months ago. Shout out to him for all of his patience. Anyway, it's time. Time to cover Monsters, Inc. So how big of a fan was I of Monsters, Inc.? Well, I saw Monsters University in theaters. I had a plushie with Mike and Sully that I got from Disney World when I was 9 years old. And when Monsters at Work aired on Disney Plus for the first time, me and my dad watched it religiously every Wednesday when an episode was released. So yeah, long story short, Monsters Inc. is a guilty pleasure for me. So, unfortunately, the software I use online, YT1S Downloader, that stopped. YouTube's made that illegal now to download YouTube videos. So yeah, unfortunately I can't do it. So you know what? I'm just going to have you look at the DVD if you want while I describe the plot. And by the way, I'm not going to sum up what happens in the movie because that's going to be spoilers. I don't really want to do that anymore. So yeah, Childhood Inn's changing. I was just telling you how big a fan was I as a child. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this though. Hang on, let me turn the camera around. So I forgot to mention, 10 years ago, I had this dream where, yes, the DVD, the camera was flipped. Deal with it. So, I had this dream when I was 8 years old. Mike and Sully are, like, in my bedroom. Not this bedroom. This is the house we moved into. Yeah. Anyway, Mike and Sully are in my old bedroom at the old house we moved into. Ew. So, like, boo. So, like, this basically, the dream was acting like it was, from the movie. And it's basically in the game, Mike and Sully are freaking out about Boo. Boo's in her, her monster costume. She runs out the bedroom door, and then Sully's like, Boo, no, wait! And then, this probably won't make you laugh, but then the screen turns white, Sully freezes, like, and then there's a sound effect with, ah! Boo, no, wait! Ah! And then there's, for some reason, two purple polka dots on the white screen, probably because Sully wears purple polka dots. So anyway, let's talk about the plot. So, what's the plot in this movie? So in this movie, instead of humans, there is a world of monsters. And these are our two main characters, Mike and Sully. So Sullivan is the top scarer, which makes his archenemy, Randall, jealous. Randall used to give me nightmares as a kid, honestly. So anyway, one night, this human shadow named Boo... Hang on, is there a picture of her on the discs? No, there isn't, sadly. But I'm pretty sure you already know what she looks like. Hang on. Is she in this pamphlet? Yeah, she's right here. So anyway, the whole town goes into chaos. So Mike and Sully are desperately trying to get her back to the human world before Randall and Waternoose can, like, kill her or something. Like, yeah, so... yeah, they're trying to get rid of her before the other monsters can do something terrible to her. Just, yeah. I haven't seen the movie in a while. Unfortunately, this DVD here is scratched, so I really can't watch it, and Disney Plus doesn't like it when I watch it on that. So, yeah, I have a screwed way of watching this movie right now. So, yeah, I unfortunately cannot watch it, which is the reason why I haven't been making this review in the past few months. It's just because, yeah, my DVD player doesn't like the disc, and I can't really watch it fully through Disney Plus right now. Not the privilege, it just doesn't let me for some reason. So yeah, this was a pretty bad video, I know. I apologize, Movies and Trade Series, for how long you've been waiting for this, but, like, this wasn't my fault. blame the TV downstairs. I'll try to find a way to fix it. Okay, let's talk about what I think of the movie. I think this movie is definitely one of my top 5 favorite Disney movies of all time. I think it is a fun and creative film. I can't really think of any flaws with it. I think the funny parts in it were the best thing in the movie. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the characters. Mike and Sully. They're a great duo together. Billy Crystal, he's excellent as Mike. I think it's more respect for him than what he got in The Princess Bride. No, do not expect a Childhood In episode of that movie, because I was 14 when I saw it. Okay, here's the rule in Childhood In. Anything that I saw from 0 to 12 years old, that's going to be covered in Childhood In. Other than that, no go. So yeah, don't expect stuff like the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Okay, expect Force Awakens to be covered. I was 11 when that came out, but don't expect Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker. Alright, so, yeah, anyway, Mike and Sully, they're a great duo together. Billy Crystal got more respect than what he got in Princess Bride. John Goodman, he's amazing as Sully. I love Sully in this. He's such a lovable character. And I didn't care for Mike and Sully in Monsters University, but that's for another time. What else did I like? Randall, he's a perfect villain. Steve Buscemi, you got to give him credit, man. He's dedicated to the role of Randall. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna stop talking about the characters. The funny scenes. Let's talk about the funny scenes because that's the best part of the movie for me. Let's see. The first scene that I thought was funny was the 2319. We got a 2319. It was funny. It's like sock on a monster's back or whatever. It's like yeah, look like for my Boba Fett shirt. Anyway, so yeah, and then the one scene though, the scene where the guy pulls the bandage off the monster's back. I forgot his name, but like yeah. So that scene, that made me a little uncomfortable, and that seems great. And also when Boo comes into the... Boo, she's a cute character. You gotta give credit to that. I've also heard some theories that Boo could possibly be Abby from Turning Red. I'm like, no. No way. No way that is possible. Yeah, it's whatever, anyway, so, yeah. Boo, she's a cute character. The scene where she first comes into the human world and everyone's freaking out. There's a kid in here. A human kid. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. I love that scene. And then there's the scene where Mike is upset that Boo knocked over his stack of CDs and he's like, oh, no, those were alphabetized. Oh my gosh, I love Mike in this movie. And then Mike is just a klutz. Like, he's a total idiot. Then there's, like, what I mean by that. So there's the scene where he's just, like, there's the scene where he's just trying to get Boo into the human world. Like, doesn't care which door it is, just get him in there. It's like, yeah. But then again, those humans that were there, they might have been able to track their church parents down. That way they could know, hey, we have your child. Please come over here so you can come pick her up. Depending on how far away you are, otherwise we'll just ship her over to your house or something. Okay, not ship it to your house, but you get the point. What I mean. We're gonna try to get her back to you. I don't know. Is she in an orphanage? No, she's not an orphanage. Scratch that theory. So yeah, let's see here. Also, the scene where they try their best to distract Marnus, that way they can get him arrested for like. And he's like, I'll kidnap 100 children if I let this company die. No, it's not hundreds. It's, I'll kidnap 1,000 children if I to not let this company die or something like that. And just, yeah. Waternoose, he makes a great villain. Randall, he's supposedly the main antagonist, but then it turns out it's not. It's Waternoose. And then the Scream Extractor. The Scream Extractor is hilarious as well. There's also, like, when he's trying to torture Mike. I don't know if he was trying to kill him or not. But, like, yeah, that was hilarious as well. There's so much to love in Monsters Inc. I have to give this a green arrow, man. Go check it out. It's a masterpiece. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I know it's dark and you can't see me very well, but one more positive with Monsters Inc. Roz. I love Roz in this movie. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. It was hilarious. Alright, let's head back to the video.
So, yeah, that wraps up the review for Monsters Inc. I apologize for how long this video has been waited for, but I've been busy, okay? See, I'm a senior in high school now. Oh, I'm in my last quarter now. I graduate in June. It just yeah, and then afterwards I'm off to Ball State, man. I'm going to college. So yeah, congratulate me in the chat for that. And that wraps up this this is the 16th episode of Legofan 65's Childhood End. I'm seriously thinking about turning it to Caleb's Childhood End because, as you know, I've been using my real name now. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I'll see you next time where I cover Thomas and Friends Track Stars, requested by Kayuki. Alright, see you later. Bye.